This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, motherfucker.
Yo, what up, it's your boy Stitches. We out here with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes exclusive from Hasbro Pulse, first revealed at Toy Fair. And before we get started with the video, I would like to add that the box that the figure came with is fantastic. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit it in the whole video, so stick around towards the end and I'll talk about the packaging more and show an image of the packaging. But anyways, let's get into the review, guys. So we got Snake Eyes displayed prominently right here, man, with some of his accessories. Here's the side. It says 0. And then here's the back. Hopefully we get some of these other characters in the near future. Here's the other side. Alright, guys. Let's unbox this bad boy. Before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at some of the accessories that the figure comes with. Because this is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive and a Toy Fair exclusive, it comes with more accessories than the regular release is going to come with. I'm just assuming, I'm not really sure, but it seems like this is a more like collector-oriented type of set. But anyways, let's remove Snake Eyes out of the way right quick here. And move some of the items here. In the packaging by himself, he comes with his backpack. So, pretty cool. His sword, which has the Arashikage symbol right there. It's his sheath. Pretty cool. His Uzi. I kind of wish Hasbro would have gave them an extra Uzi so we can recreate that one scene from G.I. Joe Retaliation where he's holding 2 Uzis. He's got a knife. Here's his right hand. And then here's a left hand for karate chop purposes. This one has a shuriken throwing star already attached to it. Would have been kind of cool to see some individual throwing stars, but they're so small we might end up losing them, so it's kind of cool to just have them in a hand. Give the illusion that he's throwing it. And then right here we have his silencer and his pistol. Pretty cool. And now let's take a look at his weapons rack, which has the Arashikage symbol too. We have some size going on right here. I'm not too familiar with any of the other weapons, but it seems to be like a sword. Couple, bladed weapons, double-edged, weapon right here. Some axe-looking things. I really like that there's wolves on the side of this thing, and this is a super cool accessory to have because you can put all his weapons on there, and they're there pretty securely. So on the back here we have this really cool traditional artwork. I'm not too familiar who these individuals are, so if you guys can educate me in the comments section, that would be pretty cool. But I really like the yellow going on right there. It gives it sort of like a kind of goldish, cream looking color. You probably can't tell because of the lighting, but there's like a little sculpt work going on around the design. So pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And yeah, man, it's a pretty decent batch of accessories, especially considering that this is only a $40 figure. Import figures, for the most part, if they came with this many accessories, you'd end up paying a substantial amount for it. So this is import level quality stuff, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, let's get on with the figure. So here's Snake Eyes himself out of the packaging, and I gotta say, man, Hasbro did a pretty phenomenal job with this figure. There's all sorts of different colors going on, like it's not just pitch black. His pants are like a grayish green, black, brownish color. There's some silver going on right here on what seems to be the pockets. There's some matte going on, like just different colors of black, like it's not just like one type of black. That's pretty cool. We got his visor here, which I always wondered as a kid, like I wonder how he sees through that visor, but still pretty cool, pretty cool. They did some weird aesthetic choices that are a little bit different for Snake Eyes, but I think they fit. We have some like breathing sockets, so that's pretty cool. He's got the Arashikage symbol on his belt there, and on his chest piece right here too. I'm going to be honest with you, I would have preferred the Arashikage symbol on his shoulder. Most incarnations of G.I. Joe, for the most part, they always have Snake Eyes with the Arashikage symbol on the shoulder. Also, if you think about it realistically, I mean, none of this stuff is realistic anyways, but I feel like he's more likely to paint it on his shoulder than he is to like buy from a catalog or something. You know, this kind of gives it like a superhero type of look, like he ordered it, you know, from a catalog, or, you know, had it custom made by somebody. But I mean, it looks cool. I'm just looking for stuff to nitpick. I still think it looks pretty badass. If you guys are customizers, you guys could probably get a decent Arashikage symbol right here. There'd be no problem. But yeah, man, pretty cool figure. If you guys know me on the channel already, you know that I'm not too good with articulation. I just kind of just barely go over it, but he can bend pretty far. He can go that far. He can kick. You know, he can do a lot of crazy poses up in here, man. I gotta get into everything exactly. It's pretty cool that he can do the splits, you know, pretty decently. He's got an ab crunch thing going on right there, a little swivel. He's got a joint here where you can make him lean forward a little more. Looks kind of funny from the back, but still pretty cool. You can remove all of his pouches too if you'd like. So, pretty cool. Mine came a little bit stiff on this particular leg. The joint here is a little stiff, but it's not broken. As long as you guys heat it up, I think you guys should be fine. And as for the weapons, you can pretty much put the weapons on him, so that's pretty cool. Obviously not the ones on the rack, but that's what the rack is for, right? But we can put his pistol right there. We can put his silencer right here. Let me see. We can do it on camera because it's a little difficult. But there's a silencer right there. And then you can rock the sword in different styles. So here's this style right here. Just match it up with the hole there. You plug it in so he can rock it like that. No problem. And then you can also have plug in his backpack. Let's see here. Right there. And then plug the sword on the side there. Pretty cool. And I forgot to put his knife in his sheath here. There we go, man. He's ready to fight a war or get into battle, man. Pretty badass, if I do say so myself. And, hold on, let me see if I can get him to stand. It's a little, there we go. And yeah, guys, pretty badass, if I do say so myself. But anyways, let's get into my final thoughts and wrap this thing up, man. And then we'll take a look at the packaging towards the end. So for my final thoughts on this figure, man, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed. And while I was doing a little rundown of the articulation, I know it wasn't the best rundown ever. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who probably do it better than me. But I forgot to mention his head. It has like his neck moves around as well as the head too. So you can, you have that like extra range. See how his neck moves right there? So, pretty neat. But yeah, man, I would definitely recommend this figure. I hope that all the people that were able to order it received it. You guys will definitely really enjoy this figure. This is the type of quality we should be getting from Hasbro every single day. It kind of sucks that, they pick and choose what they're going to give, the best quality to in terms of like figures and characters. But I really hope, they sit back as a company and look back at this figure and incorporate some of this stuff into other figures. Because it'd be kind of cool to see, like, if you guys know me, I'm always complaining about figures having, like, plastic capes or plastic jackets, characters like Gambit, who would normally, have a jacket out of fabric or something. They make it out of plastic. Like, I wouldn't mind paying $40-something for a Gambit figure, if he came with extra accessories and an actual fabric, trench coat that we can actually articulate the character with. Like, why not? Like, it's definitely worth it. If you were able to do it for this Snake Eyes right here, I don't see why you can't do it for other characters. And I'm sure people would be willing to pay that extra money to get the character as perfect as possible. But yeah, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this section of the video. Stay into the end. I'm gonna show some pictures and talk about the packaging a little bit. It was kind of hard to include because it's a pretty big packaging. But I just want to ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember to stay true in capturing Harmony's independent strategy. Peace, and I'm out, guys. So here's a better view at the packaging. Like I was saying earlier, I just want to apologize if I couldn't put it in the beginning of the video. It was just so massive that it was very difficult to show the whole thing all at once. But as you can see, the packaging is essentially like collector-oriented type of packaging. On the left right there, you have the sleeve that goes over the box. And then on top is like a little miniature little poster that came inside the box. And then you have on top of the Snake Eyes is the front cover of the box. And it has the same design as the picture on the top there. It's pretty neat, man. And as you can see, you have Snake Eyes displayed prominently in there with all his weapons and the stand and everything. So pretty neat. I just got to give props to Hasbro once again, because I never thought I'd be mentioning the word G.I. Joe ever, man. It's been a long time since we have had anything G.I. Joe. For whatever reason, Hasbro just kept ignoring the brand, and it's really cool to see 2020 that it's coming back, and it's coming back big with an explosion, and this definitely gets my seal of approval. I would just like to tell all my peeps out there at home right now, through the unfortunate circumstance with this whole shenanigans going on with the virus, I would just like to add that I hope you guys are safe. I hope all is good. I hope you enjoy watching this video, man. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace and I'm out, man.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra and Destro, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I.